This old truck been sitting in the field for a long time. I want to see if I can get it running. Here's the catch. Motor stuck. You think we can get it running? Let's find out. It's a 65 C10 that was supposedly found in a field, been sitting there for 28 years. Let me walk you back and I'll show you the license plate. Last time the tags were renewed was September of 94. That 94 right there. The story is, a man bought it in a local dealership here. Well, I say local, one town over. And he bought it brand new. His wife drove it till she died in 94, and he parked it and never fooled with it again. I'm pretty sure it was out in a cow field, because you can look at the fenders right here. There's no impact marks. It's just pushed in. Same thing back here on the back of the bed. No impact marks. It's just pushed in. And I believe over here on this side too. Yeah, right here. Been pushed in, and that front fender has really been pushed in. Cows rubbing on it's what that's come from. I don't blame them. I like a massage too every once in a while, so I can't really get mad at them about that. But the old truck's in pretty good shape. It don't have a whole lot of rust. Rocker panels, they're pretty bad, but I mean most of them are on these old trucks. But I've seen them, half the floorboard missing. So as far as rust goes, it's not in bad shape. What's weird is it's got door handles just like my 51 and 53. I didn't know that. Even this outside handle is real similar to the 53. Of course, the bed wood, it's all gone, rotted out. It does have a set of these wheels right here, and I really like those wheels a lot. I believe they'll look good on this truck painted up. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that frame is black. I mean, it looks really good. Let's get under it and look at it. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked at how well that frame looks. I mean, it's still got paint on it in a lot of spots. There's just not a whole lot of rust here either. I believe it's going to be a pretty good truck. Let's have a look in the glove box and see what's going on in it. Well, we got some spinner cap thingies. I don't think I would put them on it. What is this? Some kind of headlight bezel. We got a mouse house. It looks pretty cozy. Other than that, I don't see any paperwork in there. We've got 3 dashes here. If we break one, we got 3 more we can replace it with. That's good. Got a gas tank. I don't think there's any gas in it. Let's look at the other side. Odometer reads 77,000. I don't know if it'd be 177,000 or not. It probably is. If it was bought in 65 and drove to 94, it's probably 177,000. I don't really care. It don't matter. But this rocker here, it's in pretty bad shape too. It's not as bad as the other side. You can't see any rust in there. None here. A little bit on the bottom of the door right there. But all in all, the sucker is pretty solid. I'll have to say that. Of course, the clutch pedal, it goes all the way to the floor. It stays. I don't think it's hooked up. Brakes, yeah, they're hard as a rock, so they don't work. You don't need brakes anyway. It's a 3-speed manual. That's all you need. Gas cap's gone. That's good. You need a little water in the gas tank to clean it out anyway. Got a brand new hacksaw in the back. There's a story behind that. I might tell you later on about that story. It's got to do with us going to get this truck. It was a total disaster. Had to call for backup. Well, we had a minor mishap trying to get this old truck home. It's too wide for the tow dolly. and I made a pretty sharp turn, and well, it ripped the fender off, and this wheel here came out of the pocket, and we dang near lost the truck. Now the reason for the hacksaw, when it mangled that fender, it mashed it up against a brand new tire, dang near busted the tire. So we had to go find a hacksaw and cut the fender bracing off just so I could get the tow dolly home. I'm telling you, it was an adventure. There's a drum missing on the driver's side rear. I found it. I guess let's go ahead and pop the hood, and we'll see what's under there. This hood prop is an accessory you can buy at any GM dealer. Let me get you in here and I'll show you what we're working with. I've already run the numbers. The casting number on the back says it's a 283, and then the stamp numbers over here say it's a 57 or a 65 283, 2-barrel, 195 horse. This truck came with an inline six. According, we've got the original title, and according to it was a 6-cylinder, so this has been added in. I even run the number on this old quadrant yet. It come off of a 1970 California vehicle. It's got the nice ram horn exhaust manifolds. It's got a power steering pump. I don't think this truck comes with power steering. Water pump turns. I wish the motor turned. Now the major issue is the sucker stuck, and I don't know how long it's been stuck, and I don't know that we can get it unstuck, but I'm gonna try. Well, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is pull all the plugs. I'm gonna stick my camera down in a couple of holes and just see what I'm working with, and then I may go ahead and start filling it up with petrol oil, transmission fluid, anything else I can think of, stick in there to try to get it freed up. Well, if you look past the rust, that don't look too bad. It's definitely not burning rich. No oil burning. Let's pull some more out and see what they look like. That don't look good at all, really. That sort of looks like wet with water. It's very, very rusty. I know y'all won't believe me unless I show you. This is cylinder 2. Started pulling this plug out. I want you to watch what happens when I pull the plug all the way out. Yeah, I don't think this motor's gonna run. Not when you got water running out of the cylinder. And cylinder number 8 is completely full of water too. I don't really understand why number 2 and number 4 are full of water. The whole block's not full of water because there's none on the dipstick anywhere. And it doesn't have any oil either. Now I was worried because the distributor is gone. And I don't know if this hood has always been on it. This is not stock hood, I don't think. So it makes me wonder, that distributor hole has been open for how many years, how much water has been in the bottom of it. I don't know just yet what to think about it. Let's get the camera in a spark plug hole and let's just see what it looks like. This is cylinder 3. Wow. That's the cylinder wall right there. It's had water in it. See it right there where the piston's meeting the cylinder wall? Yep, it's had water in it too. There's the valve. Good grief, look how rusty that is. Yeah, this thing would have never ran. Alright, I'm going to stick it in the 2 holes over here that had water pouring out of them. Cylinder number 2 that had the water pouring out of it. There's the cylinder wall. That's really bad, really bad. Let's look at number 8 now. It's still got water standing in it. Look at it moving when I shake the truck. Wow, that is insane. Well, hey, at least I know the rings are sealing. I was afraid this would happen. That distributor missing and the hole being wide open. And I don't think this is the original hood. It doesn't match any of the truck You know, it's been primered and it's really straight, which the rest of the truck's pretty straight too, but I just had a feeling this wasn't the stock hood. So it's liable to have sat without a hood for years. Rain just pouring down in that carburetor and down in the distributor hole. What I find odd is the oil pan not being filled up with water, because there was no water on that dipstick at all. I sure hate it too, because I want to try to get this old motor running. Anyway. Well, here's the oil pan, and I'm pretty sure it's got a hole right in this area somewhere. Yeah, right there, I believe it is. So that's why the oil pan is not full of water, and that's why there's no water showing on the dipstick. So they're just running out this hole. I imagine the hole probably rusted. So that's why the motor is not completely full of water, just a couple of cylinders. I'm pretty sure I can say I've never seen water flow out of a spark plug hole of a small block shimmy lay like I did this one here. It's the first time for everything, I guess. But I have seen one pretty rusty on the inside. Matter of fact, it's that old 40 Chevrolet sitting right over there. Well, let's just walk over and look at it. I wanted to get this thing running last summer. Got to fooling with it, realized it was locked up. So I pulled the plugs, started filling the cylinders up with Kroll oil and transmission fluid. Never could get it to budge. It's a 283 too, just like the truck. And they don't have crank bolts, so you don't have anything to put a socket on to try to turn it. I did the next best thing, hooked it to the tractor, drug it around the yard. Never would break loose. I finally decided to pull the oil pan, and let me tell you, I ain't never in my life seen a motor that rusted. Well, let's just get up under there and I'll show you. I've never seen a bottom end of a motor that rusty before, unless it was like sitting in the mud. I've never seen one that bad. It had to have been full of water. I have no clue how water got in that motor like it did either. The hood's always been on it. The front end's been on it till just a few years ago. Air filter's always been on it. Distributor's always been in it. Filler cap always been on. So you tell me how water got in that motor and rusted it that bad. When I pulled the oil pan, it didn't even have any oil in it. Where did the oil go? I don't know. I just don't know. Well, this will probably be the shortest video that I've ever posted. Win some, you lose some, oh well. Appreciate you watching. If you don't mind, hit the like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, go buy an old truck. Bloop.